I don't know, guys. If we're talking wild stuff like this, and this is an extreme stream. This is an extreme stream. But I have I ever experienced seeing like someone lose their life like that in such a visceral way right up front? No, I have not. But in terms of like someone else taking someone's life, there was something that I did witness a few years ago, though. Man, all right, so I'm going to share a story with you guys. And considering the theme of the stream, it might be a little bit extreme. Why am I busting bars here right now? But this is a story of something I experienced while I was on the train, subway. I was riding home from school. Everything was cool. It was me and the boys, and they had gotten off the train, right? This is 100. Okay, once again, I don't think I have to say this, but this is a legitimate story. What I'm about to tell you is completely real. Don't say Iceman in the chat. Now is not the time for jokes, okay? But I was in the train, and I was sitting right across from this older dude. And as he was in the chair, I shit you not, out of nowhere, the dude, he was just sitting there, doing whatever. He had his headphones in, and this was probably in 2000 and I would say six, or no, maybe not six, maybe it was seven. 2007. Guy on the train, older dude, visually older dude, black dude. And at some point, his eyes rolled back into his head completely, just white pupils, and he just, boom, keeled over, right? And then not only that, I guess at first seeing his body go through those motions, no one thought anything of it. They just thought he was sleeping. But I was looking directly at the guy. So, I saw his eyes go back. Maybe people from other angles didn't see that. Maybe other people just thought that he leaned over. But he leaned with no resistance. And sure enough, since he didn't have resistance, the dude, after he leaned over, he just, bam, fell completely on his face. Like, if you fall and you're there, you put your hands out to stop yourself. You don't hurt some of your like more sensitive parts, like your face, your head, or anything. Dude fell, boom, nothing. And bro, as soon as that happened, everyone started screaming. They were like, "Sir, are you okay?" Like everybody was like losing their minds. They were like, "Hey, listen, man, are you okay?" People were like pumping his chest. Me, from my perspective, it was shocking as hell, and I was like frozen from the whole thing. I don't know, man. Like it just hit me from an angle of like, yo, some people had pulled out their cell phones. They were recording the guy, and it was just like, for me, everything froze, and eventually the train stopped at the next station. It was at Grand Army Plaza Station in Brooklyn, New York, and the train didn't move. They were like, yo, this train is out of service. They were calling the ambulance. They were trying to come in there. But to be honest with you, man, as I was looking at the situation, frozen, I was looking at the dude, and he was gone, man. There was nothing left. I don't know what it was. Like, was that considered like a heart attack? It's a dark story, I know, man. And, like I said, this isn't something that I would normally talk about, which is why I waited until later on to share this kind of experience with you guys. And I mean, I know it can be considered sort of extreme, but I have somewhat of a more mature theme to my channel, an older demographic. This is something I can share with you guys. And it was like, wow, man, he was gone. KO. There was nothing left. He never regained consciousness. He was like, it was just gone. And he never moved or anything. And then sure enough, I get home, turn on the news, and bam, right there. Speaking about this guy who passed away in the train. I was talking about the delays in the train too. It was nuts to see for all that playing back. I wasn't on the camera because as soon as the train stopped and they were like, hey, listen, this is out of service, get off. I didn't stick around for too long. I just got up. I was trying to stick around to see a little bit, maybe to see if the guy would come to, but after like 3 minutes, like you can just see it. Like you could see it. They turned him over. They were like giving him CPR, and nothing was hitting. And yeah, I just left at that point, and it was like, man, I walked home the rest of the day. Like for me, back in 2017, I was 17 years old. It was kind of shocking, man, like that was the only time I had really seen someone lose their life. I've been in situations where people have shot guns, and like you hear gunshots, you see people shooting. While I was living in Coney Island at some point, I witnessed a gunfight go down. I actually fucking recorded it to me. That's fucked up. But I didn't see anyone get hit. I didn't see anyone fall or anything. You know, you just know, okay, niggas is busting their guns. You know, like that's something that you see a lot in the hood and all that. But man, to witness someone lose their life in real time is just like, fuck. But yeah, that's just an experience that I had. You know, I mean, it's not something that I'm trying to like talk to glorify or something. I don't know if you guys have had similar experiences, but you know, it was just shocking for me, especially being like so young and seeing it. I feel like if I saw something like that now, since I'm a little bit more hardened, I mean, it would still be shocking to see. But you know, hey, someone said I seen a kid hold a gun just walking to a bus stop. You know, shocking stuff like that. There's some moments that make you wonder exactly where someone's humanity has gone to. You know, it's I thank whoever it is to thank that I have not witnessed anyone get like actually shot. I've just seen people shoot. I've heard people shoot, but I've never seen someone just bam, this shot right there. It sounds like a grisly thing, man. But how old is Etika? I'm going to be 28 in May this year. But yeah, I was 17 in 2017. I mean 2007. 2007. My bad. I got the dates messed up. My bad if I gave a little verbal typo right there. But yeah, that was just a story of some crazy shit that I had experienced, man. I'm not sure if you guys have experienced anything similar. If you have, let me know in the chat, man. I'm Etika 2017. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I fucked up with the dates. Do you still have the recording of the shooting in that I witnessed? Do I still have that recording? You know what's interesting? I know if I had a couple of people here that were there, like there's some people there that can definitely vouch for me. Like I witnessed that. I recorded that shit. I don't know why. Like it was just such a wild experience for me, and it was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna record it. Let me see if I have it saved up on my computer. I probably don't, considering that I have gone through a couple of hard drives to get to this computer right here. I most likely don't have it saved. Maybe it's saved in my Google Photos account, but I think I have to kind of look through a lot of stuff. And even if it didn't show anybody getting hit, but let me describe what was in that video. You see these two dudes walking up the street, and out of nowhere they duck behind a car, and you see one of them with a gun, and he's just shooting. Only one of them had a gun, I think. He's just bam, 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 shooting, bam, bam, bam. And then he just walks up the street as casual as it can be. Like, I don't understand it, man. Like, if I was recently involved in a fucking gunfight, trust me, there'll be no walking casually or strutting like I'm a cool dude. I'd be running for the remainder of my time anywhere in the vicinity, dog. It's like I wouldn't even be caught in a fucking gunfight, first off. But second off, if I happen to find myself caught in a damn gunfight, because, you know, I've mentioned this before, eventually, just to protect myself and my future family or whatever, I do want to at least have a firearm somewhere for me to access, but it wouldn't be something I walk around with or whatever. But I mean, it's like, bro, how do you bust your gun at people across the street from behind a car and, you know, nobody gets hit or whatever? What do? You just call it off like, oh, okay, you know, we're good. And you just start strolling down the block? Bro, I don't know how. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Etika, there's a dude behind you? Yeah, real funny. How can it be someone behind me? The only thing behind me is Undertale, nigga. Will this kill me? Most likely. I don't know, bro. I feel as if, like, that was just a show of niggas trying to act all hard and shit. Oh, yeah, I'm thugged out, nigga. Okay, get your street creds, bro. You can have your street creds. I'll have my life. Anyways, let me see here. Hold on a second. Sway One Way saying, I took part in a school shooting when I was around 12 years old. The kid was visibly mad and said the same words before he began spraying bullets. It's Nerf. That is horrible, bro. That is fucking horrible, bro. You shouldn't be making jokes about stuff like that. That's too fucking... You edgy as fuck, bro. Nice. Yeah, you all right, so you got me to smile. Was that your fucking goal, bro? Was that what you wanted to go for? Good one.
Guess we'll have to find out ourselves.
Hold on a second. We have Parker RTJ with a $40 donation. Thank you very much for the Misty love, man. Trust me, it definitely is appreciated around here. I love seeing the original waifu. I once had a buddy get killed by Chicago police a couple of years back. Crazy stuff. It got all over the news.